Center for Wisdom and Compassion presents Stephan Pende.
For the following meditations, find yourself a quiet space where you are undisturbed for about 25 minutes and make yourself comfortable. So if you prefer to sit in a meditation posture, then you can do that. But also you can listen to these tracks by sitting in a chair or lying on a couch or lying in your bed. I would like you to let go of any kind of pressure to have a certain experience, but rather open to the guidance in a curious and kind and playful way. You don't need to force a certain experience, but rather invite whatever happens to you and be loyal to that. If you meditate on gratitude and a sense of hopelessness arises, or anger, then that is your experience, and be true to that. Welcome whatever arises for you. And when you then again at another time listen to the same track, you might notice something else happens. So whenever you do these meditations, it's fresh, it's new. Do it with a beginner's mind. And when the meditation is finished, maybe you can take a few minutes just being with whatever arises for you and take it with you, whatever you do after. So allow your body to settle down. Making a gesture of welcoming and allowing yourself to be. Filling your whole body with a kind awareness, a kind presence. And giving yourself the permission to do nothing. Shifting from the doing, from the fixing and controlling to being here, being who you are. Arriving at your own door. Greeting yourself as a friend. Notice how the floor carries you, the earth, how each layer of your body is perfectly supported. And when you let yourself be carried in that way, you can feel how some of the tension in your body softens. In your shoulders, and in your belly. And of course there's thoughts and different sensations, maybe some restlessness, or you are tired. But just let that be okay, let yourself be okay. Let this moment be okay. Notice how everything happens by itself. The sensation in your bodies, a stream or a flow. The feelings, the mood you are in. The sounds around you. My voice. And thoughts coming and going, mental images. And explore what happens if you give space. If you let go of the need to stop anything from happening. And you also let go of the need to create anything, the need to make something special happen. Instead, acknowledge that something extraordinary is already happening in this moment. Life as it is. There's a breath coming and going, and you don't need to focus or concentrate. Just notice the breath like waves, like as if sitting by the ocean, watching the waves coming and going. Waves on a shoreless ocean. The content of your experience is changing moment by moment. Thoughts, feelings, sensations, sounds. that you also start to notice something else. Stillness, space, openness. Even if your mind is somewhat agitated, or there's a challenging sensation, peace is also happening at the same time. The vastness of your own being. Without boundaries and without center. Like the sky. If something moves to the foreground of your awareness, that might be a pleasant or an unpleasant experience. A sensation in your body, an emotion, a sound. Just allow that to happen. There's enough space for that. There's enough room for that. There's enough love for that. Just being here and being who you are. Just being yourself. And how marvelous it happens by itself. There's nothing left for you to do. Nothing to fix or attain. Because here in this moment, you have everything you need. Here in this moment you can be whole and complete. Resting. Resting in this place where there's no further to go. Because everything is here. Rest in that place where you're most closely yourself, most deeply yourself, the still center of your own being. Even before you were born. nothing to do. Nowhere to go. Being nothing and everything. Without any effort. And sometimes you notice that you get hooked, carried away by a fantasy, by a storyline. That's not a problem. It's just a storyline. It's not real. Just let it happen. It can't bring you away from this, because it's not true. Resting in stillness. Maybe you notice a little smile in your heart. Smile of the Buddha. You are the sky. You are loving awareness. Through which your life moves. And whatever arises just calls for your presence. And that is not something you need to do. The presence is there. It's here. Timeless presence. Without boundaries, without center. And yet, not different from what is happening now, from what is happening in your life. Grounded presence. In your body, in your relationships, in the mandala of your life. Notice how that grounded presence, that timeless presence, is always there. You're always home.